Hello, everyone. I hope you're all happy and healthy along with your respective families wherever located on this God's green earth. In relation to the ongoing situation between Pakistan and Taliban and the recent clashes that they had and the ongoing negotiations that they're having through mediations in Istanbul and other places, I just wanted to indicate that it seems the Pakistani authorities are just misleading themselves. They are beating the drum of the Taliban being two entities, which is one entity, the Afghan Taliban controlling Afghanistan right now, and the Pakistani Taliban, who are right now becoming a threat, a major threat towards the national security of Pakistan. Clearly, this is illogical. We know it. We understand it that the Pakistani Taliban and the Afghan Taliban are part of the same group. They're both Taliban with two branches. One branch is right now controlling Afghanistan, and the other branch is dedicated in fighting the Pakistani forces inside Pakistan. But all of their memberships are the same. They have the same membership. They're all loyal to the same leader, which is a Taliban leader. And they have pledge of allegiance to the Taliban leader. They are unable to do anything without the direction and approval of the Taliban leader. And so that's not possible. It's irrational for Pakistani to think that way. And for as long as they do not acknowledge the truth, which is the two groups are the same, that if you want to eliminate the Pakistani Taliban, you cannot eliminate them without eliminating the Afghan Taliban. And for as long as the Afghan Taliban are in charge of Afghanistan, they are in charge of the state machineries, they're in charge of the governance structure, and all of the resources that Afghanistan offers, the Pakistani Taliban will continue to be an increasing threat towards the national security of Pakistan, and you will not save yourself from this threat. That is the fact, that's the truth. I mean, for Taliban, also, it's irrational when they look at it that these are all the same membership. They're all one and the same. They do not consider Pakistani Taliban to be a different entity. They're part of the same group. They've been trained together. They've been fighting together. They have been raised together. And right now they're following the same orders, the same directions towards the same objective that they have, which was clearly it wasn't confined to controlling just Afghanistan. It was about expansion. It is always about expansion. And the next step that they have identified for their expansion is going towards Pakistan. And they will not stop unless and until the Taliban regime in Afghanistan collapses. And so for the Pakistani officials, if you are really sincere about fighting terrorism, if you're really sincere about eliminating terrorists, you need to understand that the Pakistani Taliban and Afghan Taliban are both terrorists, and you need to act against terrorists everywhere, not just inside Pakistan, but also outside of Pakistan, wherever they may be located. And you need to eliminate them, and you need to get rid of them. The first step could be to get rid of the Taliban ambassador, the so-called ambassador in Islamabad, and all Taliban members who are acting as diplomats in Afghan embassies. I mean, what business do they have to be in your country, a representative of a terrorist group, sympathizers of the terrorist group who are right now massacring and killing your soldiers? Get rid of them, throw them out of your country, and give back the Afghan embassy and Afghan consulate to the people of Afghanistan, to the women of Afghanistan, to the youth of Afghanistan, to the true representative of the people of Afghanistan. And that way you could prove to us, that could prove yourself that you are really sincere in fighting terrorism and eliminating terrorism, or fighting the Taliban and eliminating the Taliban. And you need to understand this. This is a fact. There's no other way. So I hope you get the message and pay attention to what you're doing. It's a waste of time to speak with terrorists. Only shoot to kill terrorists. Do not hurt Afghans. Do not bother Afghans who are right now taking refuge in your country. Stop arresting our women. Stop arresting our children. Stop arresting families. Find and identify any Taliban infiltrator within your country and do whatever you wish to do with them. that is your prerogative. But our refugees, our civilians are not a threat towards you. They have run away from a terrorist regime that is right now facilitating terrorists to come after you. So you need to be sympathetic towards them, and you need to be compassionate towards them as a Muslim neighborly country. And if you wish to have a long-lasting friendly relationship with Afghanistan in the future, stop harassing our people. Get rid of the Taliban inside your territory or inside Afghanistan. Target the Taliban only. Eliminate the Taliban terrorists. Eliminate their leaders. Get rid of this regime. Join your hands with the Afghan people and stand for a free Afghanistan, for a democratic Afghanistan, and a future where an Afghan government that is a true representative of all of the people of Afghanistan, including our women, you will be able to have a neighborly relationship that is based on trust, based on loyalty, based on friendship, based on mutual interest, and tapping the enormous economic opportunities that could offer that type of a relationship you could invest on, instead of a relationship that is always based on animosity, based on mistrust, and based on betrayal. And the reason for all of that is having a leadership in Afghanistan, having a government in Afghanistan that is not representative of the people of Afghanistan. That's a Taliban terrorist group, and your relationship with the Taliban terrorist group, and your acceptance and your tolerance towards the Taliban terrorist group that is the primary source of mistrust. And all of the challenges that Afghanistan is right now facing, and all of the challenges that you're facing, and you will face more and more of it if you do not stop it. Stop all ties with the Taliban terrorists, get rid of them, eliminate them, just shoot to kill, free your own people, save your people by saving Afghan people. Thank you very much.